Club is here this morning. Great to have you both here this morning. I want to make sure that I got all that in and got that right, because this is a great program. And with the archery program, it really reaches out to students. They do not have to know. You're actually going to be teaching them. They do not have to have experience necessarily.
Correct.
Right?
That's
okay.
correct.
All right.
We have a 4-H archery club here in Hamilton County
Yes.
that's open to any 4th through 12th grader, those that are rising 4th through 12th graders, and any youth may participate in the program.
Right.
So there's an opportunity, whether they're an experienced archer or they're brand new to archery, then we want to give them that opportunity to learn and develop those skills along with other skills that we focus on with the 4-H program.
And this is for boys and girls, because we're taking some look at some photos here, and there was a young lady that was trying that there, so it's for both.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
All right.
A variety of kids coming from all different parts of the county.
Right, and I have a 4th grade now, going into 5th grade, and I was just trying to envision him with one of these big bows. I see some different sizes here, because I'm trying to just visualize him, holding one of these bows here. So you start small, I guess.
We do. The Genesis is probably your basic bow as far as with the pulley system. We do have a mini Genesis for some of the kids that maybe are not as tall in stature or strong, and so they can start with the mini Genesis.
Or us really weak
which
adults.
Is, well,
I was going to say, that looks like
smaller.
more my size right there.
So this is as far as the bow itself. We also work with the recurve and then the open compound. So there are 3 different divisions, and we have kids in 4th through 12th grade in each of those divisions. Wow. But this is kind of the standard, starting with a recurve or a Genesis bow.
Right, okay. And then we have some others here that we're going to get to. And Jordan, I wanted to talk to you. When did you first start with the program?
I started about the lesson or the meet before like the second meet.
Right,
of the
okay.
year.
So you were pretty young, though, or did you start just recently? Or was
I started recently. I was
really?
a late
Okay.
learner.
Oh, well, that's okay. It's never too late. This is something I think you could even start as an adult, but this particular program, you said it goes 4th through 12th graders, right? And have you been a part of 4-H before this, or is this kind of?
No, this would be my first time.
Okay, great.
I really love the hands-on learning by doing.
Oh, I bet. And like I said, something you can carry on for a long, long time. But I want to talk, too, also about 4-H, because it does have such great opportunities for students. And I guess people that are part of the Archery Club will also participate in other programs and speaking, and ultimately the goal is scholarships at the end.
Yes, there are lots of different opportunities in the 4-H program, and they're in Hamilton County. With the 4th through 12th graders, we have opportunities in our 4-H club, but then also there's some after-school programs, some special project groups, and this falls under our recreation and performing arts project. So there are about 26 projects in the state of Tennessee that 4-Hers can get involved in. We still have the traditional projects with the beef and animal science and chick chain, but then we have the computers and technology, the recreation, there's photography, and so those kids can kind of fill and find their place within the 4-H program, whatever their interest may be. And then with the archery program, we also have an opportunity for them to participate in public speaking. We do art posters, demonstrations, so they learn and work on their communication skills. They work on their career development, those sorts of things.
Right, even get TV experiences from time
That's
to time,
exactly
right, Jordan? All this is good experience, I promise. So which bow actually then do you use? Do you use which one of these? This is a huge one here.
I use this one.
Okay,
This
so
is-
the name of that bow, you said there was differences in names, right?
This is a modern longbow,
Okay.
but this is a survival archery systems tactical survival bow. It folds up and it takes arrows inside.
Right.
But
And it's this one even. This is you said one of the smaller ones, but it's heavy.
There is some weight to it, and that's why sometimes with the mini Genesis may be a better fit for somebody just getting started
This is what I'm
and
thinking.
going through. You can pull
Which
that.
one did Chip have earlier?
Yes.
Which one?
The
welcome?
the recurve is what he had earlier.
Wow,
So
okay.
as far as picking it up, and then the bow
It's
itself.
not, actually, this one feels
Right,
more compact
yeah.
than this one. Okay.
And then the bow itself has the different limbs handling certain weight, and then also with the string and the pull weight. So this is running about a 25-pound bow.
Okay.
So the velocity and behind the arrow would be about a 30-pound push, where yours is how much?
mine
As far as
is
the different weight?
55.
Yeah. So you can hold that one as far as seeing the difference
Yeah,
in
you can.
some of the
Definitely
weight.
tell. And so then let's talk about these arrows, because as a parent, I'm sure that, of course, first and foremost, you go over safety before you
We
even
do.
ever let them get started on this. That's very important.
Yes, you talked about safety. We do have trained volunteers that are coaches that go through the University of Tennessee. We go through a shooting sports program, and across the nation, shooting sports in 4-H is the safest sport anybody can be involved in. There's been one accident where somebody cut their finger just a little bit on one of the bows, and that's the only accident in the nation. So we're excited to share that with parents that are going, oh my goodness. So we have very stringent safety rules, and you can attest to that as well, with the coaches that are there and certain lines, and we use commands through whistle commands. So we practice those before they get
Well, what I love too is you guys have an event. If parents are watching today, or if there's a child watching that would love to try this, you actually have a little preview thing that you're doing coming up very soon, and that's going to be taking place at, is it Chester
Frost Park.
Okay.
Over by there's on the island part of Chester Frost Park at the Dallas Island stage. So from 10 to 12 on July 22nd, which is Saturday, we'll have an opportunity where the public or kids can come in and take a look at the different bows. Our teens and other 4-H members will be there. And so they can go in and have an opportunity to share
learn more.
and see that.
Well, thank you both for being here. We have all the information right there. There's 2 different websites. You can always just visit hamilton.tennessee.edu to find out more information as well, or call them 423-855-6113. Thank you again so much. And please stay with us, because we'll be right back with more Let's Chat.